Hey friends, hope you're doing well. In this video we discuss the idea of having a second brain with Gen AI. So basically extending your brain unlimitlessly. What's the idea? The idea is coming from Andrew Carpathy actually, from his GitHub here, which is this LLM wiki. And you can actually download it for free, of course, and then you can feed it into Claude. That's what I did. And based on that, I created my own second brain wiki with Obsidian and Claude Code. And let me give you some insights here how that works. So I already opened Obsidian. You can download Obsidian for free. That is the example. And the great thing is that it contains only markdown files, which are then stored in various folders in my structure. And you can also see whether there's a connection between those files. So how they are linked together. That's the idea behind the wiki, right? Here, for instance, I have something about AI coding projects, and that's a RAG chatbot implementation best practices with Reddit and so on, and a structure as you can see here. I store that because I wanted to keep that in mind. And of course, I cannot store all of them in my own brain. So I outsourced it here in my wiki, so to speak. So the idea is the following, as I said. It is a second brain from the idea, but it's also a wiki. Meaning, what I did was, within Claude Code in here, I basically fed it the idea from Andrew Carpathy, so from this GitHub repo, and then I created my second brain. And now Claude is able to ingest on a daily schedule, because I'm using here also scheduled tasks, like this one here, for instance, the Gen AI Harness Daily Brief, and it basically feeds new ideas and new information in this brain. Then it gives me a ping, so to speak, and tells me exactly what it found and whether this is of interest to me, and then I can decide whether I want to store this in the wiki folio itself. So the idea, as you can say, it's already said, if I go back to this one here, is that it is stored in a raw folder. Inside here, in this raw folder, this contains all the raw files, the ones which are new, which are here in articles, and the other ones which are archived. So the original files will always remain, basically. Whenever I feed something, either by internet research from Claude directly, or when I found something interesting which I want to post in here, there's also an Obsidian web clipper, by the way, and I store all of this, and then Claude is actually going over those files and extract the most important information, compares it with everything I already stored in my second brain, and then it just extracts the new points, and then it basically puts them in a kind of overview structure. You can also see that basically in the wiki itself, if I go here, for instance, this one here, let me select it here, working summary, you see that it has always a structure. That's the idea behind the wiki itself. So I told Claude that I want to format this in a specific way. So whenever Claude is now going through my wiki, of course, I don't want to have context pollution. So it goes basically inside the wiki itself. It takes a look at the summaries in here. And then if I found something which is matching my question, for instance, or something I want to know, right, then it's basically extracting this knowledge from the wiki itself. And also, of course, from potentially, of course, other files which are linked to this working summary then. So that's the idea behind this wiki. So it's a great thing. And as I said, you can actually use Claude to build something like this for you. You can download Obsidian for free. And also, you just need actually to feed in this prompt, and then you can customize it to your own needs. So that's it for this video. So you found this link in the YouTube description. If you like it, then please give the video a thumbs up. Also share it, and please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. Take care, and see you in the next video. Until then, best guys.